guys, Jasmine coming at you with another eschatology video. Just thought I would take advantage of this beautiful weather because as you can see, I'm not looking my most glamorous, so I figured I'd give you something else to look at instead. For those of you guys who maybe don't quite recognize it, in the background behind me is the Target and there's a Cub Food and some other stores that got burnt down during the civil unrest, the George Floyd incident. On this other side behind me is the condo building that had gotten burned to the ground. But that's not the point of this video. Today's video is about visions and dreams, signs in the sky, and I just think that it's going to be a very interesting video for you guys. I'm not particularly gifted to have spiritual dreams and visions. From what I have heard and seen of other people's dreams and visions, I'm pretty grateful for that actually. But I will say that I did have one dream several years back about the rapture, which, you know, if you don't know much about that, I'll link some videos in there to kind of explain what that is to those of you who might be new to the channel or something. But yeah, so I'm just gonna fill you guys in on my dream before I show you guys some clips of some other folks. So in this particular dream, I was out at a cabin in the woods, which if y'all know anything about me, you know that I would never voluntarily go chill at a cabin in the woods. It is just not me. And it didn't seem like I was there with like a large group of friends. So for whatever reason, I had decided to take some solo trip to a cabin in the woods, which is weird. But it was middle of the night and I had just gone outside. You know, it was very peaceful, very quiet. And I was just kind of just standing there, just like soaking in the peaceful atmosphere. And then it got super quiet, like what I imagine being in a vacuum in space or something would be like. Is just like so dead quiet, like that it was kind of eerie, and it was just really dark. And you know, they say animals, they have intuition and stuff, and I've never been in one of those really bad storms. I've heard that like in hurricanes and tornadoes and storms and stuff like that, a lot of times the animals will signal to you that something's coming even if you don't realize it's coming yourself. Well, all of a sudden this completely black, totally peaceful, calm silence was broken by all the animals like going crazy, all the birds flying and the whatever animals out in the distance. You could kind of hear them just kind of going bonkers. Then right after that, you could see the beautiful sky. It just lit up with northern lights. The music that started kind of coming down from the sky at the same time as the northern lights, like it filled the entire, like you knew the whole world could hear it, but it was just like, it was calm and peaceful. It sounded like a choir mixed with an orchestra, but like somehow there was like a hint of that song, like the Lucky Ones, which I think is a beautiful song, but it's also kind of an eerie song if you look at it in a different context. And so at that point in the dream, it just stopped. The dream stopped right at that point, and I woke up and I was very aware that like that was in my dream a rapture moment, and what would happen after that was to be determined. Wasn't going to be something that I was ever going to find out, which again, the lucky ones. But yeah, I mean, it was a short dream, but that was years ago and I still remember it, and that's pretty much the only dream or vision I remember ever having. But I think that it's really funny because in the Bible it talks about how in that last days, like young men will see visions and they'll dream dreams. Seems like a very bizarre like choice, like why just the young people? Why not everyone? And I think that it makes more sense now as I'm like looking and exploring it and stuff like that, is that we're the ones with the social media accounts. We're the ones who are going to upload the details of these dreams and these visions on TikTok and, you know, YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and all that kind of stuff. And so while other people probably are having them, we're the ones who are going to put it out there to let you know, okay, I had the dream, you know, are you going to listen? So I would like to share with you some of the dreams on social media in context, based on the timeline that they were posted and some of the things that have happened since those dreams had been posted. And again, you can decide for yourself, but I think that it makes more of an impact when you look at it from somebody else's perspective instead of just something that I'm telling you. So we may end up having to break this video up. Might not be able to cover the dreams, visions, and signs in the sky all in one day, but we're definitely going to tackle those things, and it's going to get interesting.
When it's all said and done, you and I are the lucky ones. We fought many, and we'll fight the night until we see the sun. We are